Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you are new. My name is Jess and today we're continuing our journey in World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King. I appreciate you clicking on this video and joining me on this Let's Play. Special shout out also to my channel members. Thank you so much for the additional support. If you would like early access to my videos, you can join as a channel member down below. Alrighty, we have one quest to hand in here and then we have a whole bunch on the complete other side of the map. Renuberous nods. My kin will help. Together we will battle the Lich King and his undead legions. We will do all that we can to assist you. The Proto-Brood have volunteered to fly you across the breach and into Scourgeholme. Rescue any captured Argent Crusaders that you find. Return them immediately to the Vanguard infirmary, located at the center of this base. Choose one of the Argent Sky Talons in the pen behind me and go. Scourgeholme is located northwest across the Valley of Echoes through the Great Breach. Okay, that's very similar to one we did in Borean Tundra, I want to say, but I could be wrong. There was one zone where we got to fly a dragon, rescue some people out of a place and take them back. Was that Borean Tundra? It's been so long, it's really hard to remember. I remember this like walkway, breach. Do you remember this? I've been saying a bunch, like I didn't realize I had quested so much in icecrown until like getting here, because I didn't think I remembered anything, but now like actually seeing it or being here I'm like, okay, yes, no, I do remember this. Get me out of here. I'm guessing we can only do one at a time, but I want to see if we can get more.
Hey there.
He's got 2 legs, you know? No, just one. That was a good thing with the other quest that was in Borean Tundra, if that's correct. You could carry 3 people at once. To the infirmary, which I think is this. Yes, okay. 2 more. Good thing it's only 3. I mean, it's not far, but these quests get a bit old, you know, when you do them. It's just back and forth, back and forth. I feel like in the last part we did jump ahead a little bit going to, was it the Shadow Vault? The one that's all the way, yeah, the Shadow Vault all the way up here. But like, whatever. Now we just already have the flight path for when we need it. I think I saw the Lich King. It was only for a minute, but he was here. And it turned so cold, friend, so cold. I didn't notice the other one talking. I mean, I did, but I kind of ignored them. Probably shouldn't do that. Also, interesting, there's like another flight path like right up here, apparently. It'll be interesting to see whether we actually like get that or not. I mean, obviously we can get it or it wouldn't be on the map, but I mean, like, is it another flight path we have to unlock? Potentially. I actually really like the idea of that, which I don't know if is like a hot take or anything, but the fact that you have to not like earn the flight path, but like discover it because it's not there until you do the quests and like, yeah, like unlock the zone. I just think that's quite a good way to do it. Like, it just makes sense that some places wouldn't be fully set up and you would have to help them get there. I wouldn't want it to be all the time, but I mean, it's cool for a couple of little sections. Oh, whoops, the hand-ins over here. Never mind.
Put your faith in the light, and all is possible.
Arthas, he strikes recklessly without care or caution. We have caught him off guard. High Lord Tyrion Fordring pauses, lost in thought for a moment. We will bolster our defences and weather the storm. How good are you with a cannon?
Find the strength within you.
The chill of death stirs in the west, threatening to freeze our hearts and souls to this wasteland and bind us to its dark master. We will stand and we will fight. The preparations have begun. Report to Siege Master Fezzik at the front gate for your assignment.
Yo!
This is a very cutely decorated little hut. With a little string, like, beads. We must be quick or face being overtaken by the Scourge. There's really no time for instructions, Night Elf. You're just going to have to jump in and hope for the best.
Be good.
I've triggered the base's defences, Death Knight. Atop each of the Vanguard 4 towers is a retractable Argent Crusade cannon. Blessed by Father Gustav himself. What is happening over there? Whoa! Is that normal?
Put your faith in the light, and all is possible.
You'll need to fly up one of those towers and man a cannon, use it to destroy the Scourge onslaught that the Lich King has deployed. Just one warning, the Scourge will undoubtedly send their frostworms to lay siege to the towers, shoot them out of the sky. If they destroy the walls and the towers of this base, we're done for. Okay. That makes sense why they're here now, but I was like, that's terrifying. Okay, where are these? Yeah. I just fly up to it and like... Yes, I can. Oh, got one. I think I've got, yeah, I've got all the frostworms. I just need the bigger dude, the smaller dudes. Oh, this is terrifying.
The time of the Argent Crusade is now.
Nearly there. Here we go, done. Easy peasy.
Hey, how you doing?
You handled the cannon like a goblin gunner, friend. You've saved the Vanguard and the Argent Crusade, all the while backing the High Lord himself up on the field of battle. Amazing. Apparently everything is better than what we have. This one especially, there's one that actually has more haste than what we have. Oh my god, this is the first upgrade we've had in so long. How good. Also means I need to replace something, do I? Was it a use? That's a use. This is a use, okay. Alrighty. High Lord Tyrion Fordring.
The time of the Argent Crusade is now.
The Vanguard is secure, ally. We have reclaimed the Valley of Echoes and taken down the web walls blocking entry to the breach. Now is the time to strike at Scourgeholme and establish our presence inside Icecrown. The battlefront moves on. I have asked the Ebon Watcher for his assistance with our assault upon Scourgeholme. His intimate knowledge of the Scourge will be invaluable in our effort. Go now and report to him at the tent outside of the breach, northwest of here.
Each of us has a role to play.
Okay, this makes sense. So we like save this little zone and then we're probably going to help them set up their other little section, which will have another flight path. If that sounds like it's right.
Harness your hate. Make it useful.
Your power has grown, my faithful knight. High Lord Darian Mograine peers at you. Vengeance is at hand, sister. Colterra aids the Horde upon the gunship, Ogrim's hammer, while Thracian assists the Alliance aboard the Skybreaker. The Ebon Blade will soon wash over Icecrown and leave the armies of the Lich King in ruin.
A shadow of hope remains.
Oh my gosh, there's another person. There is no question that these Crusaders are the source of great discomfort, sister. But what is sacrifice without pain? You were with me at Light's Hope Chapel. You saw many great sacrifices made. We are here now to settle a debt to the High Lord, payment in full for his sacrifice. Once the Argent Crusade has established their foothold inside the walls of Icecrown, we will depart. A different destiny awaits us.
We will see it through to the bitter end.
Scourge have sent their armies at the Argent Crusade and have been repelled. What they do now is called a slash and burn. All prisoners that they hold at Scourgeholme will be executed and raised as servants of the Lich King. Undoubtedly, the Argent Crusade will request that you give their soldiers a proper farewell. I'll ask no such thing of you. To succeed, we must kill Scourge indiscriminately. Enter to Scourgeholme northwest through the breach and lay waste to all that stand in your way.
We must forge our own destiny.
A Scourge stone is an item given to all Scourge upon birth or creation. It provides certain benefits to the holder, but more importantly, it allows Scourge leaders visibility into the location and movement of all of their units. With enough Scourge stones, I might be able to track the movement of other Scourge units across Icecrown. As you slaughter Scourge in Scourgeholme, gather all of the Scourge stones that you find. Return to me when your bags are full.
Will not falter.
Amazing. Okay, is that everything? No, there's like... Oh, we've got 2 more now. Crusade Architect. You may look at Scourgeholme now and see a rancid pit of decay, but one day it would be a place of glory and honour. High Lord Fordring has deemed it Justice Keep. Alas, even an impregnable fortress like Icecrown's Citadel began with but a single stone. So begins our search for the stone to start a revolution. Travel to Crystalsong, south of here, and seek out the Unbound Thicket in the east. Once there, gather crystalline heartwood from the thicket floor and elven masonry from the ruins of Shandaral. Okay, this is part of one of the achievement lines, so I wasn't sure if maybe that was a side quest since it's like not even in this zone, but southeast of here, at the eastern reaches of Crystalsong Forest, is an area known as the Unbound Thicket. Within that thicket creeps all manner of life. One thing all of the affected creatures of the thicket share in common is their affinity for magical energy. Each of them holds pure crystallized energy, enough to kill us all should it ever destabilize. Travel to the Unbound Thicket and kill its denizens for crystallized energy. We need fuel and they need to die. We call that a win-win. Yikes. Okay, and there's another one in here. Father Gustav.
What can I do for you?
Not all of our soldiers made it out of Scourgeholme. Many were slain and turned into twisted reflections of their former selves. Such is the way of the Scourge. For those damned souls, there is no eternity. So, for those damned souls, there is no eternal peace. We must provide their souls rest. Travel through the breach into Scourgeholme and slay the skeletal reanimated crusaders. Sprinkle this holy water on their bones so that their spirits may be freed. How far is Crystalsong from here? It's like just here, right? Yeah, like we're basically there. I want to go do those first. Change of scenery, if you will. But also, the further away ones seem sort of like the better option. Why? I don't know. Get them out of the way first before we travel too far, like, north. Crystalsong is pretty. I forgot how pretty it is. And it also sort of makes sense that we would have to go there now since we literally haven't been here at all yet. Like we were never given any quests to be here. Or like sent here. So it's like the one zone we hadn't done. Cool. Got 2 out of 8. Not many considering how many we killed, but that's fine. Love the music. Just love the whole vibe of this zone, to be honest. Or this, at least this area of this zone. Such a big change from the like snowy, scourgy death of Icecrown. Oh, no. I was about to be like, was I meant to be pouring something on them? But that's the Scourge quest, not this one. That's fine. That's fine. We're all good. We've nearly got the hardwood. I'm guessing the masonry is going to be in a different section. We haven't seen anything that looks like it would give us any, like, stone. And I think I remember something that's sort of like a rundown temple kind of space in here. I'm guessing that's where it'll be. So I'm kind of just going to focus on the wood. Get the wood, kill whatever's nearby as we do it. And then go get the masonry and then just come back for the crystals. Because there's most likely, similar to this, a lot of stuff around the masonry that we'll just have to kill because we've aggroed it. Alrighty, let's find where this masonry is. Hey? Somewhere up here. Whoa. Whoa. Here we go. Rundown temple. Just like I remembered. That doesn't often happen. I wonder if these guys count. They do. Great. Rude, come back over here. So far this masonry seems a little bit rare. I've not seen much. Okay, hopefully there's more over here. Oh, that's bright. I was going to say, yeah, literally. Oh, there we go. We found one piece so far. And there's a lot of people around here we're going to have to kill. It's not ideal. Not as good as the wood, or not as easy to find as the wood. Okay, a lot more on the side. Good, 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 good. Also, we can like pick it up pretty easy. Like it's not like a cast time, so I'm just gonna run around and grab it. And then we'll just start killing stuff as we need. A lot of it will be aggro. She'll be right. If we don't die, that is. Amazing. Two more. Heck yeah, well done. That is everything for here? Yes. Perfect. Back to, I think this is a little blood elf zone by the look of it. Yep, Sunreaver's command. Wow. And very quickly we'll be back into the ominous icecrown. I'm going to hand these two in first, and then in case they give us anything to do up ahead along with the other quests. As they may do. Are you lost? Heartwood by nature is resistant to disease, rot, and plague. This heartwood, however, goes so far as to repel such things. The masonry affected by the fallout of the Unbound Thicket will work in much the same way. Soon we will break ground. Oh, an upgrade. Did you get the crystallized energy? This is perfect. The bomber should be up and running in no time. Perfect. I think we won't get anything else until we've done the other quests up ahead. So, through we go. We just have to kill a bunch of stuff, right? Just like, let's pull everything. Oh, don't let me die. Please don't let me die. Well, I've been stunned. Ooh. Oh, and I'm stunned again. Don't love that. I don't even know how many we killed. We'll just keep going until it doesn't let us do anymore. There we go. 5. That's pretty bloody good. We got 5 of one thing, 7 of another. Yeah, 5 of another, 8, 3 of another. We did very well, I must say. We just need the high priests for like the big quest. And then potentially some more restless souls freed. Depending on how many this gets us. Short by 1. Short by 1. I'm guessing the priest will be in the creepy buildings, potentially? I haven't seen any around. Cool. 2 more Scourge stones, which I'm hoping the priests will have. But yeah, like in here? Yes. Is there more than one in here? Yes. Perfect. And they also dropped the Scourge stone, so 1 more to go, and we're easily done. Oh, we're gonna have to kill that person next, I imagine, or at least at some stage. Cyrenax, the flesh render. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Perfect. Okay, so this one's quite far away. This one's quite far away, and this one's quite far away. So we might just hide these ones for now, because they're not in the section of the world we're in. We'll pop them back out later.
For us, there is no peace, no rest.
You've done well. Keeping their numbers down will give the Argent Crusade the time that they need to set a foundation.
We are eternal. We are unyielding.
Scourge stones will help us find our
The
enemy.
shadow of hope remains.
Now let me see if there's something that I can do with these stones to give us a little bit of insight.
We will see it through to the bitter end.
You must defeat the Lords of Scourgeholme if this place is to be free of the Scourge's grasp. Salrenax, the Flesh Renderer lords over the temple on the first tier of Scourgeholme. Nearby Salrenax, you'll find High Priest Yathamon preaching at the Spirit Tower on the second tier. Under King Talanox holds court at the Pit of Fiends up the high road. These are formidable opponents and must be approached with caution. Use this war horn should you require aid. The Death Knights of Akaris will come.
We are eternal. We are
Perfect.
unyielding.
Hey there.
The path of the righteous crusader is one beset by iniquity and evil. To cut through the middle is the only salvation. You have done that on this day and much more.
See you later.
Okay, only one quest now. I'm hoping we can do, we can get this achievement finished today. Time will tell. Because we got one done in the last part, didn't we? What's yours is mine, which I think was the... Wait, we're doing the Defiance of the Scourge, and I'm pretty sure there's the one we already have. Classic. I'm pretty sure that this is that same, the one quest, one achievement we already have. I mean, we have to do it anyway, otherwise we won't be able to unlock the zone properly. But still, a little bit sad. At least, to be fair, at least we can get it done super soon. I was gonna say, I didn't even see anyone come help, but apparently he did. Where's the entry to this one? Ah. Right here, it's the one we saw before.
There's work to be done.
Say hello to my little friend. One to go, one to go. Yeah, and I think this is the one that's going to unlock Crusader's Pinnacle, which makes sense as to why I already have that flight path when it's locked behind something. Because I've obviously already done this achievement line before. Gosh, this dude is far away. I don't know when I did it. I mean, it makes sense as to why this area was so familiar to me. It's like the Shadow Vault wasn't familiar at all. But I think I'd never unlocked that section of the world. Whereas this one I obviously have, so. Time to hand in, we're all done. All done, all done. One thing I haven't looked into, I know there's a patch coming out tomorrow, which I think is going to be the one that updates the hunters for the new marksmanship changes, which I'm super excited for personally. My main is a marksman hunter, and the changes looked really cool. I don't know if there's anything coming for the Death Knight. I actually have absolutely no clue. So that'll be intriguing to find out on our next playthrough.
All is not lost. Not yet.
A hard-fought victory. The lieutenants will be replaced, but at least for today, the air about Scourgeholme stands
We
still.
must forge our own destiny.
How are you?
Silas and Fitzpatrick have signed off on the materials and fuel needed to begin construction of Justice Keep. Thanks to you and the Ebon Blade, the Scourge presence within Scourgeholme has been decimated and their lieutenants have been defeated. I've chosen the site at which we will break ground. First, you must deliver my report to High Lord Tyrion Fordring. We will begin our march into Icecrown on his command.
Safe travels.
It's funny, I just literally just said that about the patch. I have no clue that it's coming out tomorrow. I know there's there's going to be 2 hours of downtime tomorrow. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the patch I'm thinking of, so take that with a grain of salt. I have no clue. I could be entirely wrong. It could still be a little while away.
Can we succeed?
Stand easy. What have you to report?
Courage is our greatest weapon.
Your assistance has been integral in securing the front. The first true victory of this war is close at hand, which is why our next step is the most crucial. Rest assured, the Scourge will not give up without a fight. Your most difficult challenge awaits.
End of the Scourge draws near.
High Lord Fordring holds a banner of the Argent Crusade. This banner is like no other. It carries with it a powerful blessing. I literally just noticed there's a tick next to it. Does that mean we've done the quest before or we've done the achievement line before? In that top corner of the box. Who knows? If you know, let me know. You must take it northwest through the breach to an area the Scourge have mockingly named Crusader's Pinnacle. Plant the banner atop the skulls of our fallen brethren at the Crusader's Pinnacle and defend it against attack. Once the land is sanctified, return to Father Gustav. Go now, hold no fear in your heart. Yeah, that world's about to be ours, guys. Well, that little patch of ground is about to be ours, I mean. Where am I meant to do it? Up here? You said like on the skulls of our people, but like... Yeah, where is the pile of skulls? Is it further down? You would think it's like up the top, right? I see them hanging. Let's just have a little wander around. Oh, literally right here. There's a tiny pile of skulls, guys. Pile? Maybe. Friends!
Leave no survivors.
Creepy. Don't love that. Wonder how many swarms we're gonna have to deal with. It's gonna be fine, of course. We have yet to find something that has bested us. We even managed to do the Wrath version of Ring of Blood, which is meant to be like a 3-person or 5-person quest. And somehow we managed to do that ourselves, so I don't anticipate this being a problem.
Cower before my terrible creation.
Oh, there are some elites in there though. I mean, I know this is a Scourge flag, but it's actually really cool. The detail on it's pretty insane. Wonder if they're gonna send out some real, like, big baddie for us to deal with. Excuse you, you need to attack me.
Feast, my children. Feast upon the flesh of the living.
Oh, there's some new ones. I can't lie, the Lich King is like a pretty cool baddie. Like the voice alone, creepy as heck. They did that so well. I'm also really glad we did a Death Knight for this playthrough because of having that whole starting zone background into the Lich King and the Death Knight creation just really like makes sense for this expansion. So yeah, I'm really glad that we did it that way. Just worked out so well. It was my unintentional with the Burning Crusade playthrough we did on our shaman. I was like, oh yeah, you know, we'll do like a Draenei shaman. Came out with Burning Crusade, why not? Purely because like I kind of wanted to play a shaman, and then Draenei was a new starting zone I hadn't done yet on the channel. It was honestly kind of a happy accident. And then I sort of realized that, wait, I've done everything that came out with this expansion. I should do that every time, at least as much as possible. So hence why we have a Death Knight who started correctly in the Death Knight zone. Like we didn't bypass the start and get to like level 10 or anything.
Lay down your arms.
Ooh.
And surrender your souls.
Hull off the Deathbringer. And then, yeah, so that's why we did this expansion the way we have. I've mentioned it a bunch of times, you guys are on board. For Cataclysm, we're not going to do a Worgen because I've already done a Worgen Let's Play on my Priest playthrough. So if you want to see just the Worgen starting zone and starting storylines, you can see it on there. We're going to do, for Cataclysm, Drakthir, because I don't have one, and I've already done Dragonflight, so that's the one where we would have done it, we won't get to, so we may as well do it in Cataclysm, where we've already done the one that we needed to. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Hopefully. We've done it. We've taken the Pinnacle from the Scourge. Report to Father Gustav at once and tell him the good news. We're going to get to building and setting up. I'm very sad to like be done with this playthrough though. Obviously we're not. We still have a lot of achievements to go. But I'm going to miss the Death Knight. Less light. We've taken the Pinnacle. Finally, construction of Justice Keep can begin. High Lord Fordring and the Knights are ready en route to our new base. You must meet them there. Stand proud in knowing that it was you who helped establish the Argent Crusade inside the walls of Icecrown. Crusader's Pinnacle now stands in direct defiance of the Lich King and his twisted minions. High Lord Fordring and the Crusaders who survived await your arrival at Crusader's Pinnacle. Travel once more through the breach and seek out the High Lord. Once again, they sent us back purely so they could change the zone by the time we get back to it. Which, I don't know how the heck they do it. Like, I don't know how it works, but I think... See? Like, how does the game mechanics manage that? It's very cool. I guess just once you hand the quest in, it just updates the world. And because we're not here, we don't see it happen. It's probably just like an instant flash kind of thing.
We shall
so
triumph.
Cool.
Courage is our greatest weapon.
Nope. Let me take this off. It's such a cool game mechanic, and I love it so much.
Is possible.
The taking of Crusader's Pinnacle is only the first step in a long and dangerous journey. There is much left to do before we are able to assault Icecrown Citadel. It can only be possible with help from you and others like you, hero. Yeah, so there's a tick here. So we've done this quest before. We haven't done a Tale of Valor. Looking at it. Is that right? Or is this just because it's a hand in? I don't know.
Do not lose faith.
A long and arduous journey awaits us as we make our way to the gates of Icecrown Citadel. I and the soldiers of the Argent Crusade wish to thank you for all that you have done. We rest easier knowing that you will fight alongside us in this cursed place. High Lord Tyrion Fordring salutes. Okay, they both kind of look the same. I kind of like the blue one. It matches us a bit better, so we'll take this one. Ooh, it's a new achievement line now. Yes. And there's no tick, so I'm guessing we haven't done it. Perhaps you've heard the praises of our missing hero. Crusader Bridenbrad was in the broken front aiding the attack against the Scourge when the undead army came down upon them. The many men of their allied force scattered, but Bridenbrad alone returned and dragged more than a dozen men to safety, one by one through the carnage. Death Knight has not returned since. He was spotted heading to the far northeast towards the Silent Vigil. Bring him back to me that I might honour him for his valour.
End of the Scourge draws near.
Cool, we can finally change our Hearthstone to this zone. I'm pretty sure we have the flight path, but we'll just double check. Yeah, so we're still technically in Crystalsong. This makes sense now for why I was so confused about like flying and why we didn't fly straight into Icecrown. Marshal
Well met.
Avelius? We were neck deep in Scourge and Horde. The screams of the dying covered that field. It was torturous, unrelenting. At some point my body gave out. I fell only to be awoken by the Argent Crusade. They pulled me out of the broken front and brought me here. I'm not going to make it. Grant a dying soldier one last wish, Night Elf. Our base, the Skybreaker, flies high above Icecrown. It is there that you'll find my commanding officer, High Captain Bartlett. Tell him that I died a soldier of the Alliance. Well, that's sad. Can we change our hearth to here? I feel like we should be able to, but like also I don't see where to. Like I don't see like an innkeeper or like the little... Yeah, like there's no little half icon. So maybe we can't, which is dumb. So we have a Tale of Valor, and I guess we'll go back to the ship for now. It feels a bit closer. And then we can do the Tale of Valor afterwards. So we've started, I guess, Crusader Bridenbrad, and I can't remember what the other one was. I think actually it was the Deathgate one, potentially. But not sure. A Valley of Lost Hope. That's a cool little town. It's probably a Vical town, like not a good place. Like not a friendly place, I mean. Hi, Captain Justin Bartlett. He was a damn fine soldier. Damn the Horde and damn the Scourge.
For the Alliance.
We went to such great pains to keep this attack secret. How could the Horde have known? The resources, the men, all lost? Inconceivable. Our plans here in Icecrown hinged upon our taking that gate before the Horde could. We must recover quickly and prepare to mount another offensive. Visit the battlefield and search for any survivors. See if there's anything to be learned from this tragedy. And prepare yourself for a war on two fronts. We have another quest to pick up. We also have some dailies, which we of course are not going to do.
Get on with it.
Heart of the Lich King. I've got an interesting assignment for you, if you're up for a challenge, that is. We've been tipped off about an opening below Icecrown Citadel. Our engineers have studied the layout and have decided it's a structural weakness. We've sent some men there along with some borrowed Serenite bombs. They're under Captain Kendall's command. With a little help, we could deal a huge blow to the forces of the Scourge. What do you say?
Leave me be.
Sounds good to me. Okay, where's this other one? Chief Engineer. I'm guessing down here is another... Yes, there is another level. See, why is there not a hearth in here? I feel like there should be. Maybe because it's moving, they couldn't figure out a way to do it. Or they just didn't want to, I don't know.
Greetings. Daylight's burning.
I need you down in Murhelm, the big frost Vical town in the middle of Icecrown. I think that's the one I just saw that was really pretty. Frazzle Geargrinder is down there on the south side of the town, representing the Valiance expedition in a competition against the Horde scum. It's her jump bot versus theirs in a King of the Mountain contest. Don't let us down. Gnomish engineering pride is on the line. Besides, all the boys here in the hold are counting on you. That, and we've got money riding on it that you can kick those idiots in the pants. Oh, that's funny. Okay, we just got a bunch of quests for kind of all over. I'm gonna go hand in Syndragosa's Fall. Who's Syndragosa? Like, I know that's such a noob question. I know the name. I just can't remember if they're a baddie or not. Or where we know them from. Where we originally know them from, I should say. I feel like they're in Dragonflight. I don't know if that's a bad thing to say. The problem is now so many of the dragon stuff just blurs together for me because like they were in Burning Crusade, they've been in this one, obviously they're in Dragonflight, so now I'm just like so lost as to who's who. They do have kind of similar names, you know? Forgive me, forgive me. Oh yeah, the tournament grounds, that's where we first flew into, I think. Silent Vigil. It's just a grave? No, there's someone at the grave. No, it's not a grave, it's a stone. It's a... Sorry. It's a campfire and a sword. Bridenbrad. Sorry, Bridenbrad. Bridenbrad? What the heck? Back, careful. The plague has gripped me and I'll not see it spread to you nor anyone else. I know why you've come. They've sent you to bring me back, but that cannot happen. I carry the plague of undeath, Death Knight, and I'll not share my fate with those near me. No, I shall stay here. My only regret lies in what I may become when death grips me. I do not fear death itself, but I loathe to consider serving the traitor Arthas. Leave me and see to it that no one else comes looking. You would do me a great disservice if you were to expose anyone to the plague that I carry. Okay. I have a feeling we're gonna like, let's switch flight styles so we can get back and hand this in super quick. I have a feeling we're gonna try save him, right? He's got a whole achievement line named after him. There's no way we're just gonna like leave him to perish in the snow by himself. Surely not.
Only by working together can we succeed.
Bridenbrad has contracted the plague. I cannot imagine a worse fate for one who has devoted his life to the ways of the light. Nor can I fathom leaving him to die without lifting a finger to help. No, undeath shall not be his fate. We shall find a way to aid this hero.
Each of us.
I knew it. There are those of this world that tap into power unrestricted by the bounds of our mortal frames. Powers of restoration, powers of life, and powers of light. And Bridenbrad, this is no ordinary man. His valor and devotion shine through. We can only hope that one of these beings will intervene and bring this hero back from a fate worse than death. Go now and speak to Archdruid Liliandra in the Argent Vanguard. Request passage to Moonglade and seek the aid of Keeper Remulos.
Courage is our greatest weapon.
I'm pretty sure we remember Remulos too. How good. Okay guys, that feels like a good place to finish up for today. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support and would love if you could give this video a thumbs up. I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next part of our journey. I'll see you all very soon. Bye guys.